Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So as we all know now, the Boston Celtics have been eliminated from the 2020 NBA playoffs by the Miami Heat. And with that being said, there's no doubt that some changes need to be made this NBA offseason. Now, I don't think any drastic change needs to be made, but I do think the team needs to gravitate, towards continuing to build around Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, right, guys? So for today's video, we are going to do a 2021 Boston Celtics NBA rebuild. If you guys don't mind dropping a like on this video, guys, 1,000 likes is always the goal. And if you are new to the channel, guys, please hit that subscribe button. Guys, we are so close to 250,000 subscribers. But okay, so before we get going on this, let me kind of explain what my mindset is going into this rebuild, because I don't actually have any precise trade figured out yet, but I have a few in my mind that I think would be pretty beneficial to the Boston Celtics. Okay, so what exactly does this team need? Well, for one, they need some more veterans. I would probably say especially off the bench. As far as the starting lineup goes, with the exception maybe Gordon Hayward, I think the starting lineup is pretty much good to go. There's a few changes I can see myself making here there throughout the rebuild, but this team needs those big-time veteran guys that have been there, done that, or know how to make shots in the big moment, know how to keep the young team calm in the big moment, kind of like Andre Iguodala, or even Jimmy Butler, or even Goran Dragic has been for the Miami Heat, right? The Celtics need that. I think the bench unit for the Celtics, left quite a bit to be desired this NBA season. Brad Wanamaker's fine, but they could definitely do better at, for a backup point guard. Enes Kanter is just a guy that, his style of play, he can score and grab some rebounds, but doesn't play any defense whatsoever. So anything he does positively, offensively gets negated by his lack of defense. Carson Edwards is not quite there yet. Taco Fall is cool and everything, but, he's probably still has some time before it really becomes what Celtic fans, hope he can become. That's just a Boban for the Dallas Mavericks, where it's yeah, you can put him in for 7 minutes, he'll get you 10 points all of a sudden, right? But I look at this team, and I do think Gordon Hayward is the issue. And that's not because I don't think Gordon Hayward is a talented player. I just feel like the plan, the reason he was brought to this team, just that ship has kind of sailed. He was originally brought to this team a few years ago for 3 reasons. Leadership. That leadership is no longer needed because Jason Tatum and, having Kemba Walker and Jaylen Brown, especially Jason and Jaylen, those guys are beyond their year maturity-wise as where we thought they would be at this point in their NBA career. We know they'd be good players, but, they don't need that big-time leader anymore, especially I think Kemba could be that anyway. He was brought here, to bring consistency. When you have bad injuries and you can no longer be consistent, it's kind of game over, man. Your contract becomes a burden at that point. And when you're in the game, sure, it can be good when you're healthy. But if you're not consistently healthy, then it's just really going to leave the team wondering, what if? And really just, it's hard to get that chemistry down when you have a guy of an all-star caliber level going in and outside the lineup. And not to mention, it's his positioning. Obviously you can play the small forward, power forward, probably even shooting guard position if needed, but they already got other guys that are good at those positions. And then last but not least, he was brought here to be an all-star. And while he can be an all-star play-wise sometimes, that consistency and that injuries that he has had has really prevented him from being that, throughout his career here on the Boston Celtics, which of course, man, was affected by injuries. It really sucks because I actually did a video the other day that you guys saw doing what if one NBA player was in their prime on every NBA team, and Gordon Hayward was the guy I picked for the Celtics, and they ended up winning a championship with him getting the Finals MVP. So it's based off what they thought he could have been from the Utah Jazz, he totally could have been that, but injuries suck. It's part of the game, right, man? So I look at this team, and I look at a good opportunity to maybe trade away Gordon Hayward and try to, maybe get a different type of center. I do like Daniel Tice. He's going to stay on this team. Daniel Tice is here to stay, man. I think he's extremely underrated. But I do think they need that other type of center, that can a little bit taller, grab some rebounds, kind of body with some of the guys like Bam, Joel Embiid, and his Kanter. He's a big body, but he's not a big defensive body. Robert Williams can be that, but that's going to be in time, although he is 6'8" like Daniel Tice. I'm talking like a 7-footer, man, that can bring a lot of different skills and stuff out there. And then obviously going for some veteran players. So that's going to be kind of the focus of this rebuild here, guys. The first thing we're going to do is go to staff signing. Obviously, Brad Stevens is back on the team. He's one of the best coaches in the NBA. I mean, yeah, and any coach can get out-coached at times, but Brad Stevens, when it's all said and done, there's not there's a lot of other better options out there. I still like Brad Stevens. I still think he's absolutely fantastic. And we're going to go to the pre-NBA draft. So the Celtics actually have 3 first-round draft picks. They definitely don't need more young players on this team, so I think those draft picks are actually a good opportunity to maybe trade for some talent. Now, or some veteran talent. Now, the 14th pick, I definitely do want to keep because we can probably get a really good player right there anyway. But like the 23rd, 27th pick, I can see myself packaging that with some other deals. So we are going to look at a deal of Gordon Hayward, a deal of Enes Kanter, who's only a 1-year, $5 million contract. So just having that value for 77 overall player to combine with an 83 who probably should not be paid $34 million should help out a lot. And we'll toss in that 23rd pick and we'll kind of see what's offered up to us right here. Like I said, like, Chris Middleton's cool, but it's another case where I guess I could find a way to put him in the lineup because you could put like Marcus Smart off the bench and put Jalen back at the 2 spot. I mean, so, but it's like, you know, Chris Middleton, he's fine. I just don't think that's what's needed for this team. We got Lauri Markkanen and Otto Porter. That's pretty interesting. Get Otto Porter for the bench unit, Lauri for the starting 4. We got Cam Reddish and Clint Capella. I actually like this trade a lot. You get a good young potential player in Cam Reddish, but you also get Clint Capella, who is like that interior player. But what I like about Clint is that his contract's great for what he is. Like, he's not like an overpaid center because we realize that type of center in the NBA is kind of a dying breed. But, you know, if you're paid correctly, then it can still work. And I still think he could be a good interior player for this team. There were actually rumors of them going for Clint Capella, you know, last NBA season. We got Tyler Hero, Kelly Olynyk. Tyler's not going to trade from the Heat. Miles Bridges, Cody Zeller. Decent trade, I guess. Not bad. We got Buddy Hield, Rashawn Holmes, Mitchell Robinson, Alfred Payton, Kyle Kuzma, Danny Green. We got, this is a nice trade right here, guys. Vucevic and Aaron Gordon. So Vucevic, you know, former all-star player, can literally be like a plug-and-play type of player in this lineup. Now, obviously, like, defensively, I don't think he's like the greatest. What is his, I guess we'll go over here to his attributes, and we'll see like what his shot block and all that stuff's like. But obviously can shoot the 3 ball, make his mid-range shot play on the inside. Has pretty good passing. Interior defense, 72. That's actually not too bad. 62 shot blocks. Not exactly throwing shots back, but he's like a bigger body, can rebound and everything. So that's an interesting trade. Plus getting Aaron Gordon for the bench unit, because he would be on the bench essentially. I mean, I guess we could, like I said, we could use Marcus Smart off the bench. This might actually be the move anyway. But Aaron Gordon, some athleticism running a transition. This could be pretty solid for the team, man, especially looking for the Magic. You know, they get themselves a go-to scoring Gordon Hayward. They get to free up some salary and, you know, really start Mo Bamba now. They get a backup in Ennis, and they get some draft picks for the rebuild. So I think that's a pretty fair trade. TJ, Victor Oladipo, I don't see the Pacers doing that. Blake Griffin, Luke Kennard. Interesting, but Blake Griffin, it's just like too many what-ifs. You know, same with Gordon Hayward. You want a guy that can be healthy for the team because they're trying to win right now, man. They're trying to win right now. We got DeMar DeRozan, could work, but don't absolutely love it. Ooh. Damn, this is intriguing right here, guys. Oh, man, I might actually like this better than the Vucevic trade. And the reason I like it better is because for Steven Adams, you know, you get that grit and grind center. And it's like, to me, Steven Adams is just like a beefier Daniel Tice anyway. Obviously, offensively not going to give you as much, but I can still play on the inside stuff. But I mean, like, but you get Dennis Schroeder, who should have won 6th Man of the Year. Let's be honest, should have won 6th Man of the Year. That is the type of veteran point guard that would just be absolutely perfect off the bench. Oh, that's a good trade, man. Plus, the OKC Thunder are unloading players anyway, so getting off another first-round draft pick out of it. And obviously you got expiring contracts, so it's not really a big deal. Okay, Vucevic trade was nice. This trade I think is better and more realistic. I'm doing this trade, guys. We're going to get Steven Adams and Dennis Schroeder on this team. Absolutely love that trade. And then I'm thinking, you know, because our starting lineup is going to be this right here. Like, that's our starting 5. We're going to put Jalen at the 3 spot, of course. And then the bench unit, we're going to have Schroeder now. We're going to have Daniel Tice. That's great. You know, Robert Williams, I could see myself putting him in the G League or maybe giving him some PT and putting Tice at power forward, I guess. But I do want to look probably for like a backup shooting guard, small forward. So that's probably going to be like best player available come NBA draft time. So let's hit this up, see who's there at 14th. And if we don't like what's there, then we can, once again, man, make a trade for some veteran players. Like, that's completely fine to do in the scenario. We do got Patrick Williams. Actually pretty much a steal at that spot. You got Isaac Okoro, good defensive player, which could be nice for the bench. Him with Marcus Smart could be pretty deadly. Got Aaron Nesmith right here. Sadiq Bey could be really solid offensively. He is 6'8" with a 7'3" wingspan, 3-point scoring, inside scoring, perimeter defense. I like that a lot. Let's do that, man. Let's get Sadiq Bey. Like I said, a guy like Patrick Williams would be fantastic too, but Sadiq, I don't know, man. I like the 3-point shot combination with the defense. I feel like those guys, especially as rookies, can kind of fit into a team a lot better because they kind of know their role. I'm going to play defense. I'm going to shoot 3-point shots. So we're going to go ahead and get him on the squad. I don't know if he's going to be like there this season. Might be spend a season in the G League. Let's send to our next user pick, though, and see maybe if we could trade for a decent, you know, backup small forwards that we could put Bey into the G League. So yeah, a trade of that pick. We'll do our second rounder, and I'll even toss in anybody else really toss in. Not really. I mean, like, Grant Williams still has really good potential. Romeo Langford obviously still has good potential, but he's probably a few seasons away. Let's toss in Vincent Poirier and see what's offered up with that. Like I said, man, looking for a small forward. We got Terrence Mann. That's not bad. I mean, it's somebody. We got Devontae Graham. That's an absolute steal, but we don't really need him, and I don't want to steal him away from the Charlotte Hornets. Okay, no trades I absolutely love. Like, some of these are fine, but nothing crazy. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead, man, and go ahead and check out free agency. Okay, so we have no team player options at all for qualifying offers. Vincent, let him walk away. Tremont Waters, Jason Tatum. Obviously, we want to get this man his payday. Taco Fall, bring him back on the team. Javonte Green can walk. But, yeah, man, so, yeah, definitely going to be looking to pay Jason Tatum. They have not extended him yet, have they? I feel like they have already, but I could be wrong about that. I am going to go ahead and just get a moratorium period. We do get the announce rights on Gordon Hayward, so that's obviously nice. And, yeah, man. So, Enes Kanter. No, I'm sorry. Daniel Tice. No, Daniel Tice should still be on the team too, right? No, he is expired. I said he had 1 year left on his contract. I don't really understand that, man. Like, 2K just being broken sometimes. But let's get a moratorium period. Okay, rights are renounced. And now it says that we're good. So, yeah, Tatum is back for one more season. Tice is back for one more season. I don't understand this, man, but it's all good. It's all good. We'll take care of them next year. And small forward, we got Justin Holiday, who can be, you know, just like a knockdown shooter for the team. Gerald Green. I feel like at this point, though, I'd rather just play the Sadiq Bey guy. I'd be okay with that. But outside of that, man, not really too much going on. Obviously, the trades were like the big time moves of this rebuild so far. So I think we're just going to go ahead and, yo, where's Taco? Bro, where's Taco Tuesday, man? We gotta get Taco back, man. You know, he definitely can't be a good team without Taco out there. Although, there he is. Okay. He is restricted, thankfully. He's probably not going to sign up for that. He declined. I might not actually be able to get Taco back. If I can't, I'm going to be pissed. But, no, man, we have a lot of money eating up with other guys. But I'm going to go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. Okay, guys, so here is the starting 5 going into the beginning of the regular season. At point guard, we do got Kemba Walker, 2 spot with Marcus Smart. 3, we got Jaylen Brown, went to an 88 overall. Jason Tatum at the 4, and Steven Adams at the 5. Adams did go down about 2 rating points. That's fine, though. I still feel like the things he does well in the court will probably translate well despite his rating. For the bench unit, Tice put him at power forward, went to an 82 overall player, so that will be really nice. Schroeder for a 7th man, 80 overall player. We got Carson Edwards, decided to give him a little run actually at the backup too. Just because, like, obviously he is a little undersized, but if he can do anything, it's shoot the basketball. So I think having, you know, Schroeder, Tice out there, and, you know, even a Robert Williams for, like, defensively should be okay for him to run that 2 spot. Then we got Sadiq Bey getting about 9 minutes per game. Taco Fall, you know, Grant Williams, Romeo Langford, guys like that, unfortunately not going to be part of the rotation just because we don't got enough room for everybody, of course. You know what, man, we'll give 1 minute Taco Fall. Why not? He always plays that 1 minute, right? Especially in crunch time when, well, it's not really crunch time, but, you know, like when they're 30-point blowouts or whatever, man. But no, I like the team a lot. I feel like the additions are exactly what this team needs. Now, looking at our system, we got a 4-star defensive system. Obviously, we can do balance, grit, and grind, pace, and space. I guess I'm okay with doing defense. Like, obviously, you know, we can shut down all these other teams and just score the basketball like I know we can. We'll be good to go. So, yeah, man, going to go ahead and simulate this NBA season. I'm going to say this team is probably... man, it's probably like... This would probably be a 55-win team, you know, assuming that Brown and Tatum can continue to take that next tier up as players. So let's simulate, guys, and see what happens. Okay, so this team played absolutely out of their mind, guys, which totally is a possibility for next season. 62-19. Now, 60-plus win teams, they don't come out that often, man. But the Celtics, I think if they do get the right moves out there, I think it definitely can happen, guys. So we got one more game against the Utah Jazz. Simulate through date and finish with a W on the season. But y'all know, man, it's just the regular season. Things can happen in the playoffs. We got Giannis MVP for a 3rd straight time. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. Bol as... Well, there's a sign in the way. So, oh, no, it's 6, man. Why is the... Never seen. Okay, it's weird. Okay, Giannis defensive player, and we got DeAndre Ayton as most improved, which is really weird because those are like the type of numbers he put up right now anyway. And Landon Dixon is coach of the year. Good for Landon, guys. All NBA first, All NBA second, and All NBA third. So we got Jason Tatum making that. The rest of the Celtics being disrespected out there, man. But yeah, so we are the 1st seed with the deal with Kevin Durant and Kyrie in the 1st round. That's not great. Hopefully they're not an 8th seed in real life because that would be kind of a failure for their organization. But we got Tatum at 25, 7, and 2. Jalen at 23 and 6. So those guys picking up right where they left off outside the bubble. Kemba at 19 and 6. Schroeder, absolutely amazing, guys. That's kind of why it's like an all or nothing type of season, because guys like Schroeder and Adams, like, they're on one-year contracts. So, I mean, they're going to have to decide if they want to like, pay these guys more money or take a risk, giving them a contract with smaller amounts, but then another team might take them over. You don't really know, man. But, yeah, Schroeder was exactly what this team needed off the bench. So much so. Adams, nearly a double-double. Also, 1 steal, 1 block per game. Marcus Smart, putting up his type of numbers. Tice, Edwards, Bay as a rookie, 5 points per game. Pretty nice, 1 rebound. It was like 9 minutes, and we even got Taco at 0.7 points per game. Alrighty, let's get to these playoffs. First round, Brooklyn Nets. Simulate round, man. Let's get the W's out here. Let's get the... Oh, I mean, that's why I said I don't want to play Kyrie in the first round, man. I don't think Celtics want to either. No, we do get them 4-1, so... Easy peasy lemon bitch ass squeezy. Close out game 30 for Kemba, 21 for Jason Tatum. Nice 20-point game for Dennis Schroeder, by the way. 25 for Kyrie, 21 for Kevin Durant. Still can't believe this team is the 8th seed, but it is what it is. All right, next up we got the Milwaukee Bucks, who are the 4th seed at this time around. Of course, this could potentially be Giannis' final season, so, they're going to go all out, guys, trying to get that victory against us. But so far, looks like we're having our way up. 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, my God, bro. Second round. Y'all couldn't even get back to the conference finals. Oh, my God, man. That's so annoying. I felt so good about this team. It's to the point now, like, I don't know, man. Like, we obviously have another offseason to try to win a championship, but I feel like that season was as good as it's going to get. Just from a salary cap standpoint, man. Could we owe money to guys like Jason Tatum? I hope I can get Schroeder and Adams back for cheaper contracts, but obviously no guarantees. Giannis got himself a championship, man. Shout out to the Bucks for getting a championship. I'm so pissed, Middle, man. I felt so good about that team. Like, 63 wins, and we still couldn't get it done. That's 2K for you, but that's real life too, man. Like, the number 1 seed does not guarantee a championship. I mean, look at the Miami Heat right now where they're at, right? So let's go to the NBA draft. I have no idea what pick we actually have. It very well could be the first pick, knowing the Celtics. They seem to always have a lottery pick no matter what. And no, that era is over with. No more top picks for the Celtics, guys. But I'm not going to worry too much about it because whoever it is not going to play anyway on my team. So, Deshaun Nix, yeah, you can walk. Is that Rasheed Weems? Romeo Weems, okay. Team player options. Robert, get him back. Grant Williams didn't really play at all, but we'll get him back because it's a really good contract for him. Maybe he'll be in the lineup this year. Taco Fall qualifying offer as always. And yeah, so moratorium period. Who do we actually owe money to? Tatum, obviously. Tice. So that means Schroeder and Adams are not going to have rights. Not good, man. Definitely not a good situation. Let's get both these guys paid. I mean, it might be a case where Tice has to be back in the starting lineup again. We do have to renounce rights on... I guess we don't have to renounce rights on him. I know it's saying I should, but yeah, I really don't want to. Let me see if I can keep Adams. Okay, cap hold. That's good. I want to get on the moratorium period so I can get a better idea for like my money situation and stuff. And okay, those guys are signed up. Schroeder, we can still get him. He only wants $11 million now, so that's absolutely perfect. I'm actually going to overpay just a little bit because I want to ensure I can get him back because he was big for our team, guys. I mean, when you win 63 wins, it's like there's not too much you really did wrong as a franchise. Then Adams wants $14 million. I think that's pretty well worth it. No guarantees either one of these guys come on the team, though. So we got Adams. We got Schroeder. Both back on the squad. Okay, so Bay is going to be a year better. Defensively, like, there's not, like, too many guys out here that, I'm going to consider, like a Giannis stopper, because we need somebody that can help clamp up Giannis from the bench unit. Let me go ahead and see, like, where's, like, Robertson these days? Is he still on the Thunder? Andre Robertson? I would take him on the team. Let me find him real quick here, guys. Let's find him and player finder, Andre Robertson. He's just always a good go-to. He goes up at the small forward position. So Robertson, if he's still in the NBA, oh, he's 74 overall now. So we'll get him signed up, though, maybe to a minimum. So maybe his rating will go up a little bit for us. And is he with us? Offer. Okay, I have no idea if that actually worked. We're going to assume it did. Yeah, he's just not showing up. Oh, there he is. Okay, we got Robertson on the team. I don't know if he'll actually be in the rotation. Let me put him as small forward and see what it looks like. So, yeah, I might be better off just playing Bay at this point, man, who also has good perimeter defense and obviously better offense. Goes to a 77. So it's kind of a tough choice. I like what Bay brings offensively. So, okay, let me actually check out the perimeter defense. I'm taking so much time on this, but it's very important. 85 perimeter, only 83 for him now. Still, you know, they're both not great at it. Okay, so, yeah, Bay is still the way to go. But Robertson, he'll still be part of the team, you know, if needed, some guy fouls out or something. But I think we're pretty much good to go here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so this is the team as right now, guys. Same starting five. One change I do want to look to make is probably trading away Carson Edwards, just because, like, you know, he's fine, 78 overall player, but I feel like I want a little bit more size out there. I might even do a trade, you know, tossing in Robert Williams so we can get Taco Fall some minutes out there, because there's no point in keeping both these young centers on the team. Realistically, I would rather have Robert, but I feel like people get pissed off if I trade Taco Fall. So, you know, we're not going to do that, man. You know, sometimes as a GM, you got to do, you know, you got to deal with what the fans want too, right? So let's do a trade of Edwards, Williams times 2, not really using him at all, so we might as well. And a future for, I probably can't do all that actually. We're trying to have these 3 players, see what's offered up. Ideally looking for a really good backup shooting guard. We'll see what's actually offered up to us. Here we get Landry Shaman and Zubac. I actually love that trade, because Zubac obviously is a great backup center. Landry Shaman could be a great backup shooting guard, and then Taco Fall can still get his minute, guys. He can still get his minutes, and everybody will be happy about it. Yeah, that seems like probably the obvious trade we have to do, right? Nothing's really looking much better than that. Yeah, let's do that trade. Landry and Zubac. What I just do? Okay, wait. Okay, accept the trade. There we go. Trade accepted, man. So, same starting 5. Bench unit, Tice, Zubac, Schroeder, Shamit, Bay for a... And of course, man, you know, we always got to give the man his 1 minute for Taco Fall. I do like that a lot. I'm going to consolidate, you know, the bench unit a little bit. You guys know I don't like playing my bench unit all too much out there. Let's actually switch those guys around. And then we'll get... Tatum playing like, damn, 40 minutes this season, guys. We're gonna make it happen. 33 for you. No, we'll do this. 32, 33. Adams, you know, we have so many different types of centers. I'm okay with him getting about 25 minutes per game. And then Marcus Smart, 25. You know, he'll kind of split minutes with Schroeder and Shaman. So that should be completely fine for us. System, we got the defensive system. Let's switch it up, guys. Let's go with a balanced system this time around. Looks like Walker will like that a little bit more. Let's go ahead and, man, simulate this second season. See if we can, you know, repeat that 63-win season and hopefully get to the finals this time. Okay, so another really good season, guys. 16-21, obviously not 63 wins, but, you know, it's a few games. I still say it's a big-time success. Hopefully this time around, man, we have what it takes to get a big win there against the Milwaukee Bucks to end the season. So we know we can actually beat them this time somewhat. We got Brad Stevens, Coach of the Year. We got All-NBA first. Oh, ooh. You know what? Giannis is no longer in our conference, man. No, not my problem anymore. Not my problem anymore. Okay, we got Kawhi on the Bulls, so that's a bit of my problem. But, you know, we'll deal with that if that, you know, comes to be. And it actually potentially could, as they are the 4th seed. We do have to deal with Kevin Durant again in the first round of the playoffs. Just so annoying, 2K. Come on, man, be better. That team's way better than an 8th seed. But here is, you know, the stats looking like a lot of the same. Jason Tatum, you know, continues to score off the charts. Looks like he's getting better every single season. Well, last year wasn't good as this season, but still really solid. Jaylen Brown, you know, getting a lot better himself too. The crazy thing about this is that even if we lose again, Tatum's only 24, Brown's only 26. The team is so freaking young, man. It's absolutely crazy. Like literally could dominate like this for the next decade. Kemba, good season. Schroeder, you know, so happy we got him back on the team for $12 million. Smart, Adams, Bay, all doing their thing out there. No complaints about the team, guys. I mean, I built it, so I would have complained about it. No, I definitely complain about the teams that I've built in the past. But here we go. Simulate round. I'm going to complain we don't freaking win the damn championship, Ronnie. Come on now. Come on, man. Don't give me the 1st seed and give me the... No, please. Please, Ronnie, please. Please, 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 please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I did not want to lose in the first round. Big time game for Tatum. 41 points, 25 for Brown out there. Okay, I like it, man. Yo, Neesmith, wish you'd got him on the team. Kevin Durant kind of choking, man. He don't really do it like he used to, does he? Next up, Indiana Pacers. Bubble Warren. At least we got to deal with Kawhi. We got to deal with Bubble. It's not really Bubble Warren anymore. It's just Warren, which just regular TJ Warren's a pretty good player. It's not Bubble Warren, but he's still solid. And here we go. We at least get on to the Eastern Conference Finals behind a big 45-point game from Tatum, playing out with a man on a mission. Schroeder at 22. Gary Trent dropping 26 for the Pacers. I actually do like that pickup a lot. All right, Philadelphia. I bet you they have 17 centers because they always do in this game. They got Embiid, Griffin, Simmons, Harris. Okay, I mean, Al Horford's still on the team, I guess, but he doesn't really play, it looks like. But yeah, okay, that's definitely a beatable team. Simulate round. Or maybe not. Come on, 2K. Come on, man. Come on, man. Please. 3-2. 4-2. Okay. You just gotta start yelling. If you yell, man, you get what you want. Like, come on, man. That's how we literally were like when we were like 2 months old. You just bitched and you got what you want, right? I mean, that's, well, also children or babies cannot talk. So that's also an issue of it. But another big game for Tatum, 29 points. Beat them by 3 points, guys, in Game 6. And we do have the Pelicans as the 2nd seed. They got Boogie Cousins back on the team. Obviously, they got Lonzo, Ingram, Zion, Holiday. So never going to be an easy series. Actually, the last time I played the Pelicans, they beat me in a rebuild. So simulate round. Come on, 2K. Come on, man. Come on, man. Give me a championship. It's been a minute, guys. It's been a minute. 3-0. 4 games to 0, guys. We are NBA champions with Jason Tatum. He's only 20 years old as Finals MVP. 29-7. Defense amazing. 59% three-point shooting. Literally shooting off the charts. Swept that team. You know, similar case to the Pelicans as where the Celtics kind of are right now. They have all the talent in the world. It's just, you know, they might need some more veteran pieces. They might need to go through some more growing pains. But eventually they'll get there, right? So, yeah. Big time game for Brown. 28 points, 26-10. Really, all these guys played huge, man. But no, this rebuild was a lot of fun. I thought it was pretty realistic also, if you ask me. You know, I do see Hayward. He's probably going to pick up his $34 million player option. So, you know, look to for him to get traded. I would probably say he gets traded, you know, either for some veteran players that are not as good, but maybe some more depth, or I don't know, man. They'll do something. But hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace out, my friends.